Hey, what's going on, Trav? It's Red again, just hitting you guys up with another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So guys, I'm just going to give you guys a quick tarot reading to see what things are going to be happening in the near future. This is going to be a general reading, so if you feel the reading doesn't resonate for you, you may want to check out another reader. And my videos are timeless, so when you come across my reading is for you. And if any of you are interested in a personal reading, you may want to check out my you can, if you want a personal reading, you can send me an email or send me a DM on Instagram. I'm pretty active on Instagram. Yeah, so let's see what's going to come up in the near future for the collective. What's coming up in the near future for the collective? What's coming up for the near future for the collective? Okay. Okay, you got the star. So your dreams and wishes are going to be coming in, or the thing that you manifested is going to be coming in the near future. Some of you may need to drink some more water as well. Some of you may be up in your head a lot and kind of daydreaming. Let's see what else is going on. You see, you're feeling quite centered, and you're planning. Some of you may be having to do. There's something with children. Some of you may be very fertile or giving birth to a new situation. Some of you may be getting pregnant, or some of you may be pregnant. But you're feeling quite centered in yourself at the moment. Some of you may be going through a spiritual awakening, or an ego death, or a dark night of the soul. But this is bringing balance to your ego and your soul at the moment. And is a part of your soul mission. Because your soul has chosen to awaken. Not everyone awakens. So if you choose to awaken, it's a blessing, yeah? So something's going to be happening. Something's going to be happening fast. Some of you may have a link to Egypt. Yeah, something's happening with children, man. Yeah, some of you may need to work with children, or some of you may be getting pregnant, man. So be careful, because you're very fertile at this moment, at this time, or in the near future. Some of you may be doing some inner child work, or need to do some inner child work. Definitely something with children, man. Some of you may need to be called to work with children as well. Yeah, some of you are being called to work with children. Some of you are dealing with a lot. Some of you's got like some conflict going on. Maybe it's dealing with inner conflicts at the moment, or external conflicts at the moment. Not at the moment, like in the near future, should I say? Yeah, some of you are definitely having a dark night of the soul. Some of you may be feeling depressed, anxious, or maybe can't sleep. Some of you may be dealing with insomnia, or got a lot going on in the mind at the moment. Let's see what else is going on. But you're gonna have you're gonna have a shock. Something's gonna shock you. So you may be you're having a spiritual awakening, or a dark night of the soul, or an ego death. Like the world around you is changing, it's crumbling down. So you may not resonate with things that you used to resonate with anymore. And it can be quite shocking to the system and the ego. Like, I don't know, if your energy is rising, you may not resonate with certain people, places and things anymore. You may, and that can be quite scary when if you like to go out raving, and you don't feel pulled to go out raving no more, or you don't feel to hang around certain people that drink or use substances anymore, because your energy is rising and you're changing. So this can be a bit shocking to the ego, and it can make you a bit depressed as well. Like, oh, why don't I like doing my things, and losing interest in things that you used to like doing? It's because you're expanding. A part of you is dying and being reborn. Oh, you got the Hangman in reverse. So there's going to be movement, before you was hanging like kind of on the fence in limbo, didn't know where to go in a certain situation, but now because the hangman is in reverse, you're kind of taking steps, or you will be taking steps to move forward in certain situations. So whether it's applying for a new job, transitioning from a job, taking steps for a new relationship, taking steps towards a goal, but there's going to be forward movement. You're no longer staying neutral and hanging. There's going to be movement. And then you got the Ten of Cups, so there's going to be, things are looking bright. Things are going to be looking up, man. So if you was going through like a period of turmoil, or things not working out for you, things are going to start working out, because it's the end of a cycle. So you may needed to experience some turmoil and a bit of darkness, for then the light to be to shine through, man. But yeah, you're coming to an end of a cycle, and you're being reborn, and things are it's new beginnings, man. But yeah, you're trying to find balance in yourself and the world around you. You're sitting in your throne, like you're feeling quite centered. But you're trying to balance things out. You will be trying to balance things out, whether it's relationship wise, personal life, financially. You're trying to find balance between the internal world and the external world, but you're feeling quite centered in yourself. Some of you may be on the twin flame relationship, or a divine relationship is coming your way with the Lovers. But this is in divine timing though, so there may be certain obstacles and things keeping you apart at the moment, but things will work out when they're ready to work out. When your soul's ready and learn the lessons it needs to learn, the obstacles will be removed. So yeah, be mindful. Like some of us, sometimes we want things to happen right now, but sometimes you might meet someone and the timing may not be right. And it's just because you're just on different paths, you're just in different places at the time. So you may be healing, you may be more healed than they are, or more spiritually advanced than they are, and they just need a little time to catch up. So yeah, in divine timing, be patient. And if you are on the twin flame relationship, if you are on the twin flame journey, just focus on yourself. Don't concentrate on the other person, because the other person is you, and they're a reflection of you. So when you concentrate and work on yourself, they basically are doing the same thing, and they'll level up as well. Then the next card is, I think that's the Hierophant. Let me clarify that. Let's have a clarifier for that card. Oh, you've got the World in reverse. Okay. Some of you are stopping your own blessings from coming in, or some of you don't want to let go of a certain cycle. Some of you may be scared to change and step outside your comfort zone. Yeah, some of you are feeling very stuck at the moment. Some of you are feeling very stuck. Or maybe your world being flipped upside down. Yeah, that's it. Your world's being flipped upside down. So you're definitely having this spiritual awakening, ego death, or a dark night of the soul. You're awakening to who you really are. Your soul is emerging. So at this current time, you may be having a shock with the Tower, and the world in reverse is like your world's being switched upside down. And you may be starting to see reality for what it really is. So you may start losing interest in material things, and you're going to be looking for things that more nourish your soul, not the ego at this time. So yeah, be very compassionate and do a lot of self-love at the moment, because yeah, when you have an ego death or a dark night of the soul, it's a shock to the system, because the world that you used to think and like and enjoy, that is the world that no longer exists, and you're not interested in it no more. You want more fulfillment. You want things that are more nourishing to the soul. You want things more long term. You want deeper connections. You want deeper love. You want deeper intimacy. You're not looking for things that nourish the you don't want things of the flesh. You want things of the soul. So you may not be interested in like being single anymore, or having one night stands. You may be looking for a relationship, And that can be scary also, if you weren't, like, if you had a bad experience in relationships in the past, and when you start waking up, you think, oh yeah, no, you start wanting the relationship and becoming more conscious of it, and then that can also be scary to the ego as well. No, I need to clarify that. I think that's the page of coins. Let me clarify that. The things are looking up. You're taking steps forward. You're building. You're working on something, man. Be careful who you're asking advice from, because not a lot of people have your best interest at heart. But you're trying. You've got goals. You know where you want to go, or the direction you want to be in. But yeah, be careful who you're speaking to about your goals, because not everyone wants to see you happy, man. Some people will give you shit advice just to see you fail. That's the king, innit? Yeah, you're feeling very centered. You're feeling very centered. You're sitting back contemplating and kind of maybe you're reviewing your life, to see where you was to where you are now. Yeah, you're kind of sitting there contemplating, of where you want to be. Just contemplating in general. Just having a little life review. And that would make sense with having a tower moment and then your world getting switched upside down. And then, I forgot what that card's called. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, there's definitely, yeah. At the moment, you're looking at what you're going to lose instead of what you're going to gain. So yeah, you're definitely going through a spiritual awakening or experiencing a dark night of the soul or an ego death. You're more worried about what you're going to lose, instead of what you're gaining. You're going to be grieving over the things that you've lost. So the old you, people, places, things, your friends, old friends, or things that you've outgrown. But there's a lot more to gain, man. There's so much more to gain out there. And some of you may need to end them certain situations, like certain relationships and stuff that no longer serve us. You may need to end that, and that can be scary. Stepping into the unknown, and stepping outside our comfort zone, man, can be scary at times as well. But there's so much more to gain when you step outside your comfort zone, because a lot of people stay in relationships and stuff, and they most of the time they're not happy. Some people get married and they're fucking miserable, and they spend their whole lifetime with someone being miserable instead of being on their own and being happy and fulfilled. So that is just something to be mindful of, gang. Let's see what else is coming up. Yeah, the Hermit Man. You guys are definitely having a spiritual awakening. You're going within and trying to find the answers from within. And you're searching, you're doing soul searching, you're digging deep. There's light in the dark though. You may be in a dark place at the moment, but there's light in the dark. There's always light in the dark. And yeah, sometimes there's you think, oh yeah, it's dark and fucking depressed and anxious, suicidal maybe, but there's always that little glimmer of hope. There's always hope. Trust, there's always hope. So don't forget that. But if you're going within, try journal, or I wouldn't say get a reading from, you don't have to get a reading from me, but just get a bit of guidance to what steps you can take to help navigate you while you're in this kind of, while you're going within. Because when you're going within, you don't know all the answers. The answers can come to you if you're doing your spiritual practices, meditating and all that, but sometimes you just need that little bit of guidance. If you're waking up, like if you're going within, being the hermit, going within for answers, and you're already conscious, that's fine. But if you're just waking up and going within, that can be very scary. Like, oh yeah, you don't want to socialize and you want to go in, and you're being a hermit, you're not socializing, being antisocial, isolating yourself. It can be very scary and people don't understand what's going on, but it's just a part of the journey. You're being called to disconnect from the outside world and go within. Some of you've got a message coming on the way. Something's going to manifest in your favor. Yeah, the universe. Something's going to solidify. So if you've been trying to manifest something, it's going to manifest. it's going to materialize very soon. So be mindful and be open to receive. Some of you are very guarded for some reason. Some of you need to be more open-minded. Not everyone's trying to attack you, and not everyone's out to get you. So try to be more open-minded. You don't need to have your guard up and be defensive all the time, and stubborn and hard of hearing. Yeah, let's see what else is going on. But yeah, there'll be a decision that you need to make. It need to be a sharp decision. This is going to be a choice, whether it's you're choosing to step forward or choosing to stay in your comfort zone and stay the same. But being if you don't make the decision, there's no right or wrong. But yeah, if you're gonna make a sharp decision, listen to your soul, and not your head. Go with your heart, not your head, because your head is gonna lead you down more of the ego path, the 3D reality, and your soul's going to want to more expand and go to more of the 5D reality. So yeah, you're going to be presented with a choice and a decision to make. Don't make this decision impulsively. Make this decision, take time making this decision, because this decision is going to change the direction of your path. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's a time of contemplating, and contemplating and kind of planning for the future. Don't need to make actions now. Just planning for the future. Make little goals to where you want to be at, and things you want to achieve. How you want to heal. Do you want to heal? Do you want a relationship? I don't know, do you want to transition from your job? Yeah, it's just time to contemplate, sit back and journal, write stuff down and get things out of your head, and just kind of see the options that you have at this time. But things are going to be moving forward pretty fast once you make this decision. You're going to be very balanced with the Chariot. So you're going to be very balanced, and things are going to be moving forward very fast once you make this sharp decision. That's the will. Yeah, and once you make that decision, that sharp decision to make, things are going to be moving forward, and things are going to start changing for you very rapidly, and things are going to start shifting. So if things were very stagnant at this time, once you make that sharp decision, things are going to be moving very forward, and things are going to start changing. So if things were stagnant, they're going to start moving, and there's going to be many opportunities, and things are going to be coming your way. Let's see what's going on next. And I think that's Temperance. Some of you need to drink water, and some of you need to balance out your cups as well. If you've been giving a lot to a situation, you need to learn to receive from a situation as well. And also, yeah, you like, things are looking up, man. The sun's rising in the background. So if you're experiencing a lot of darkness and pain at the moment, like at this time or the time that you're going through, or when you experience the listen to the reading, things might start changing and opening up, and things might start moving forward and unfolding. Like, things are going to get better. You're just stepping your toe into the water. So maybe just stepping into your spiritual side, or stepping into a new adventure as well. Some of you's third eye is really open as well. You need to listen to your intuition more. Like I was saying, where we're going, you need to listen to heart, not the head. The head is the ego, more of the ego, and it likes to repeat scenarios and situations, because that's all it knows. It goes off of memory and recording, and the soul wants to experience and expand. What else? What else? Yeah, that's it. But you've got a decision to make. A decision is going to be presented to you, the sharp decision, and you're going to have two choices to make, and yeah, it's to do with shadow work. I think shadow work. Well, there's going to be a decision to make. There's no right or wrong decisions, but one road's going to be easier than the other. So take time making this decision anyway. But yeah, that's your reading, guys. Your little tarot reading to see what's going to happen in the near future. If you like the video, you guys already know what to do. And if any of you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can send me a DM or send me a email. I'm active on Instagram, so yeah, if you send me an email, DM, you'll get in contact with me pretty fast. And I'm going to put all my information in the drop down menu, my TikTok, Instagram, on Facebook as well. And I'm going to put my email in there as well also. But peace, love and light, tribe. And I'm going to hit you guys up real soon.